I'm an Eagle Scout in Troop 1028. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Lansing for extending the invitation to come and talk to you all today. He asked me to spend a few minutes describing how scouting has affected my life. First off, I could recite the Scout Oath and Law, those words that I've said so many times over the past few years, but have become more meaningful to me as I've grown and matured. But to keep it brief, I think I'll talk about things that are not in the Scout Oath and Law, but are reinforced through scouting and are important to me. The first thing I want to talk about is humility. Scouting has introduced me to people who are smarter, more experienced, or just talented than me in countless areas and fields. Through scouting, I've not only been able to develop my skills and passions, but I've been able to develop lasting relationships with adult leaders and peers. I've made many friendships over my years as a scout. These people I've grown close to have shown me their personality traits and confidence that I've strived to emulate. I admire their passions in their respective areas, from astronomy to game design to science and technology. They've all helped me to develop my own passion. Many of my peers are exceptional athletes. Scouting teaches us that we don't need to be the best, we need to be our best. Sometimes that means not competing, but humbly acknowledging another's success. I've seen scouts with a wide variety of natural talent, some with a bit more than others. Yet the encouragement they receive and the reward for accomplishing something like reaching the top of the summit is unbelievable. On your outings, you see people who struggle, and I too struggled in my early days, but we find a way through persistence. We find success. The patrol system and edge systems reinforce humility because older scouts need to teach the younger scouts. We learn quickly, but it's often easier said than done. Another term I'd like to discuss is gratefulness. You could say thankfulness or being grateful, but this topic comes to mind when I think about the scout leaders, the volunteers, and the unbelievable opportunities that I've had as a Boy Scout. I've been to the Bahamas Sea Base, the National Jamboree, and this summer I'm training to go to the Philmont Ranch. I would not have been able to do any of that without the Scouts. I've spent 100 nights camping and hiked way more than I would have ever done. I'm grateful for the experiences, the people, and the unbelievable amount that I've learned. So since we're at the Friends of Scouting Luncheon, I want to humbly thank you all for your generous contributions to scouting. Boy Scouts is a fundamental factor in my character development, and I'm grateful for people like you who trust that the process is successful. Thank you all.